Hey, good morning. Welcome to Stage 1 Cloud Training. Today, we're just going to be looking at a very simple concept. How do I bring in balances for customers and suppliers using Sage 1 Cloud? So basically, this is actually a migration business process where if you're trying to migrate from your legacy system, let's say from Excel or any other software to Sage 1 Cloud, it's necessary that one of the core activities will be to bring in opening balances for your customers and your vendors. In order for the system to, in order for the continuity concept, going concern concept to, to be implemented, and the system takes it over from where it's actually stopped. So the essence of that is to make sure that the customer and the vendor balances is in the system. The balance is not going to come as per various invoices, it's going to come as per a lump sum. And then you can make payments or make receipts on those balances. You can always reference the legacy system if you want to see the breakdown of what made up that sum. So let's go into it, the brief video. So first of all, how do I bring in customer or vendor balance? I'm just going to do the both activities. So you go to customers, you go to add customers. So you actually bring in these balances at the point of creating the customers. If you're doing data migration from Excel or any other application into Sage 1 Cloud, the column for balance will be available for you to impute. Take note that if you don't bring in these balances as at when you create this customer or vendor, it's going to be difficult for you to bring it later. So it's important that if you've already created this customer without a balance, then you might as well repeat that process, or try to create those customers again for you to enter the opening balance, because it's actually what should precede any other activity before it's a pre-installation activity has to happen before you actually start using the Sage 1 Cloud. So the first step is, like I've said, go to customers, click on add customers. So I have the name Davidson. Category, you can categorize these customers. If you want to add a category, you can click on add new, add category. Let's say this is save this category. So that's that. If this customer is a cash sale customer, you can tick on this box. But if it's going to be credit sale, you can leave it blank. Then this is where you enter the beginning balance of this customer. So let's say at the point of migrating to Sage 1 Cloud, this customer had a balance of, let's say, 120 million. And you have to, this is 12, sorry. You have to also select your actual dates at which you're bringing in this balance. Then you can enter every other important information like the email. So this is phone number, web address, and all that. So here you can enter address details. Remember, this is not, the purpose of this training is just to show you how you can enter your opening balances. But here you can provide all these informations and what is necessary. If this customer is going to be VATable, you can select the VAT standard or no VAT. You can say no VAT if this customer is not VATable. Statement distribution, you can distribute statement via email, that's customer statement. Then I think this is the most important activity. Just make sure that your opening balance figure is ticked. When you are done, you can click on save. So after saving this, we're going to go to the cost. This is actually automatically going to take us to the customer account. And we're going to see how. So you can come and just search for Davidson, just say David. So you can see the balance that is due to Davidson. So the question is, since he's a customer, want to, this means that this customer was owing us 120 million. And let's say a few days later, he has decided to pay back. Remember, to do your receipts, go to customers, go to transactions, and go to customer receipts. Remember, there is no invoice yet, it's just the balance, and we're trying to receive payment from the balance. So you can add a receipt. Let's type the name David to drop down. Immediately it drops down, you're going to see Davidson's balance. Then the question is, how much are you receiving? Let's say we are receiving 50 million. Reference maybe the bank teller number. If there's a check, you can reference the check number. The bank account where this payment, your bank account. So you need to select the bank account where this payment is going to go to. Select National Bank. You can also select the date of this transaction. Select the payment method, just through transfer. So you can see that this, we are allocating this 50 million to this beginning balance. So you can see the total is 50 million, amount due 50 million, amount received, amount due 120 million, amount received 50 million. So at this point, you can click on process. So we have received 50 million out of the beginning balance of 120 million that we actually brought in by this customer. So go to search again if you want to see the details of this account. So you can see that for the receipt, we have 50 million. Now, if you want to check this customer account to see the details, you can go to reports, go to customers, or you can go here, customers reports. You can see customer transaction, or you can even see the customer statements to see the details of this report. Monitoring, you can select Davidson. I think the month is good, so you can view this report. There's a month range, you can always change the range. So for Davidson, you can see the report, the opening balance is 120 million and the receipt is actually 50 million. So Davidson's account has 70 million balance. So this is actually how to bring in balances and how to receive against such customer balance. The same thing applies to a supplier. If at the end of the year, or you want to migrate into SCB and you have liabilities that are due, at the point of creating that supplier, you can also add its balance and make payment to him if that is necessary. So let's say our supplier is next door here. You can also, give this under the category. At the point of migrating, we had 450, we had 6 million balance. That was as at the 1st of March, assuming by the email, very important for correspondence, by the mail, and it's not vatable. This vendor is not vatable, then successfully click on save. You can provide these other details, if you have. The key to this lesson is just to show you how to bring in the balance. So you can see next 4 year has a balance of 6 million. Let's say within the year, I have the cost to make payments to this supplier for this balance. Remember, no invoice yet, just for this balance. Go to supplier, go to transactions. You can do a supplier payment. Add supplier payments. Select next oil. Really do that, as balance appears. Put the amount. Let's say we are making payments of 3 million. We did a check number through our national bank. This is the date. This was done through check. So you have to come here and tick that you want this amount to be allocated to this balance of 6 million. So you can see amount paid. Amount due is 6 million, amount paid is 3 million. So you can also put description here, balance paid, part payment. And you can process this transaction. So this is how to bring in a balance and how to make payments on the line. Same thing, go to suppliers, go to reports, go to supplier transactions to see the details of the report. Go to next. And, click on view since the criteria of the month is fine. So you can also see the transaction, the opening was 6 million, the payment we made is 3 million. For now, we have 3 million in our vendor balance. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Always, you can reach us to our YouTube channel for more videos on Sage One Cloud and other trainings. Thank you very much and do have a nice day.